So a year and a half ago, our leader, Scott Kramer, challenged this group on the stage. We're missing only Jack Delaney, and then we would have the founding family of the Evolve Project. He challenged us to develop a first-of-its-kind program to help our members embrace, learn, and utilize information presentation technology so that they can connect visually to their audiences. Every one of us have multiple electronic devices, visual devices, many of which we're looking at right now. The average American spends 5 hours of screen time a day, and 3 of those hours are on their phone. This is something that we've come to embrace. We love it. We trust the information that it presents to us because it's visual. If we don't, as lawyers, move to the place where when we get a case in our office, we begin thinking of it visually. How are we going to connect to our audience? How are we going to personally make that connection? Not have someone run a technology on the side and spend our time talking to them. We're losing out. So the 4 things we undertook to do were, first, get our members to understand the importance of a visual connection, to visualize how to present information. Secondly, go out and identify technologies that are relatively easy to use so that members at all level of technology familiarity would be comfortable finding a tool that worked for them. And we've done that. We feature 13 of them on the FDCC Evolve website. That site went live last summer, and we've had over 800 independent users access that site. The third test was to develop a training program so that we can train our members, you, at, again, every level of comfort with technology, to learn in a really user-friendly adult way. And we've now achieved that, and you'll hear more of that when I introduce Cindy Mitchell from Traveling Coaches. And the program that they've developed goes live today. And we've pre-purchased 200 subscriptions for our members to access that online learning and use it at their leisure. And then fourth, the challenge was to create a certification program where members that were really interested in taking and proving their familiarity with presentation technology to the next step could get certified. And we've done that. We've created our first intense training program. It's called TechU, fancy name, and it's going to be April 6th through 8th in Philadelphia at Veritex headquarters. That's about half subscribed right now. We're only taking 25 people, so I really encourage you, if you're interested in that, to get signed up now. We've reserved rooms. It's going to be an incredible program. So we think we are hitting those 4 benchmarks, but I'd be remiss in not saying that we have 2 huge business partners in this undertaking. One of them is Tom Oakes Associates, which is now a Veritex company. I'll introduce Tom when he comes up here in a minute, but I would also be remiss if I didn't introduce Brian McCann. Is Brian in the audience? Thank you, Brian. Brian is the VP and General Manager of Veritex Corporate Services, and he's been doing that for the last 11 years. He's taken Veritex to be literally the world leader in deposition services all across the country, and they have offices everywhere you might want to take a deposition. We'll be using their Philadelphia facility for our TechU. Our second business partner that Scott introduced us to is Traveling Coaches. They are the newest sponsor for the FDCC, and if you haven't had a chance to stop by and say hi to Cindy, please do that. Cindy Mitchell is here with us today. In addition to Cindy, we have Gina Buser. Gina, are you out here? Thank you. She's right over here. Please make a point of saying hi to Gina. She's the president and co-founder of Traveling Coaches, and I'll do a brief introduction of her now. She's really a thought leader in her industry. On their website, they describe their business this way, and it fits perfectly with our experience with them in developing this training. They describe themselves as an incubator and a leader in talent development and organization. Much more than just a training company, we are a strategic partner to our clients, consulting with them in ways to dramatically increase performance and navigate technological changes. As law firms continue to evolve, so do Traveling Coaches' innovative approach to learning and user adoption. And you'll find, if you get online on their training modules how incredibly fun and easy it is to work through and come away with something